I listed a brand new Nintendo Switch for trade on Facebook Marketplace, and I actually got a pretty good offer. So here's my listing. It says Nintendo Switch trade. I put 500 since there's 2 Switches there. And it says, looking to trade my brand new Nintendo Switch for your old video games that are no longer being used. I'm looking for Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, GameCube, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, anything you might have. Send me a couple pictures and show me what you got. This person actually messaged me and said, "Hi, is this still available?" I said, "Yes, it's available. I have a Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, a Dreamcast, and PS2. Which ones are you looking for?" I asked, "Do you have any games with them?" She said, "Yes, not Dreamcast, but there are some Nintendo and Super Nintendo and 64 games sleeping under my bed. I can send you a list tomorrow." I said, "Sounds good. I look forward to seeing what you have." And then she sent me pictures. We got a Nintendo, Super Nintendo, some games here. One of these games is worth a couple $100 by itself, so I'm super excited to pick that up, even though it's a double for me. We got a box copy of Hey You Pikachu, some N64 games, Dreamcast, a couple consoles. There's a GameCube console that she didn't mention. And yeah, it just looks like a really good haul. Some games there. There's a Wild Arms 3 for PS2 that I need for my collection. So I told her, yeah, I'd be down to trade for that stuff, and we're gonna go meet up. So how are you today?
Good, cold.
Yeah, I hear that. So this is the Switch.
Perfect.
You're more than welcome to check it out.
Sure thing. There's all the stuff. I marked it down.
Okay, so this is the PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation stuff. And the GameCube stuff.
Okay. I'll start walking this over to my car.
Okay. Oh, I love it. Perfect.
Brand new. I never opened it.
So this is the original NES.
Okay. Are the games in there with it too?
There's more here. I'm sorry, that's the Super NES.
Yep.
Here are the games. And then, you know what? I don't have Final Fantasy 2, but I did have this empty box. I figured you might use it.
Yeah, I collect this stuff, so I really appreciate you throwing the box in.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, I'll walk these over real quick.
And then there's the original NES, and it's working and everything. The gun is working too.
Okay.
The Dreamcast.
The Dreamcast.
I have everything but the one that goes to the TV.
Okay, I can order that online.
Yeah. And then these are the PlayStation 1 and 2 games. That's everything.
Alright. Everything looks like it's here.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the Switch.
I will.
If you find anything else, let me know. I'm willing to buy it.
Awesome.
Thank you. It's like negative 20 out here in Minnesota, and it's super cold today, so I'm gonna try to make this quick, but we got some really good stuff. This Hey You Pikachu, every time I find this box, it's ripped right here from someone taking the plastic sticker off, and this one's actually in pretty good shape, so I'm definitely hanging on to this. Super happy to find that box. And then this game right here is the whole reason I did this trade. This is, open it, Evo for Super Nintendo. This game is worth a couple $100 by itself, and I've actually already got it in my collection, so super stoked to find that in the wild. Let's go, let's go. She also threw in this Final Fantasy box. It's pretty crushed, pretty bad, but I see the manual there, so that's that. But we got some really good stuff here. We got a bag of PS2 and PS1 games. Got an original Nintendo, a GameCube, a PS2, a Super Nintendo, a Dreamcast, and a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna go over this more thoroughly back at the house. I just got back from doing the Switch trade, and I also picked up a few more Switches on the way home so that I can continue to do the trade. But yeah, I'm just about to start laying everything out and going over it. I'm going to go through and test a couple of these consoles. I'm not going to test all of them. Normally I have to repair NES consoles because they got the red flashing light, but I am going to test the GameCube, the PS2, and the Dreamcast because those are the ones that are most likely to have issues. So yeah, let's do it. All right. Console number one is the GameCube, and it's definitely working. Console number one is working. I'm gonna grab the Dreamcast and see if the Dreamcast is working. So this Dreamcast didn't come with any games, but I'm going to try one of my games. This is GigaWing 2. So we're going to put this in and we're going to see if this Dreamcast works. Oh yeah, let's go. What's really cool is it even has a little logo on the controller. It says GigaWing 2 right there on the controller too. Skip. As much as I want to sit here and just play GigaWing, I got a lot of work to do, so let's get to testing that PS2. Alright, so unfortunately it looks like the PlayStation 2 isn't working. The door is kind of sticky, and whenever I click the game it just boots me back to the main menu. So that is a risk to doing these Switch trades, is that not everything is always going to work. You're going to get busted units sometimes, and that's why the trade has to be a little uneven, more towards your side. I just finished putting most of this stuff into price charting, and I just want to show you guys what it's worth. Alright, so I just plugged all of this stuff into price charting, 4 screenshots, for a total of $956.21. The most value item being the Evo Search for Eden, just over $200 for that one game. So that one game alone should just about pay for the entire trade. So real quick, I just want to show you guys the stuff that I didn't put into price charting. I didn't put these Nintendo cases or the Final Fantasy box into price charting. This box is really beat up. This bottom tab down here is pretty much gone. It's there, but it's hanging on by a thread. I didn't put any of these loose discs or these Game Shark discs or the third-party controllers into price charting, or this PS2 Final Fantasy Online. This bundle's pretty cool though, so I am going to keep it for the collection. I also didn't put this PS2 console into price charting. I tested it and it's not working properly. I am going to take it apart and try to fix it, but I'm not very hopeful. I also didn't put these remotes in there either. So yeah, I want to show you guys everything else I got. We got the GameCube with the controller, the Super Nintendo with the controller, the NES, which I still have to test, but I'm pretty good at getting these to work, so I'm confident with that. Then we got the Dreamcast with 2 controllers. I'll be keeping the green one because I've actually never found a colored Dreamcast controller before, and this one's pretty cool, so I'm gonna hold on to that. We got a GameCube microphone here, Pac-Man Fever, some common PS2 games, the Guitar Heroes, Devil May Cry, which is one of my favorite PS2 games. I played this for countless hours as a kid. Number 3 is my favorite Devil May Cry though. I think that one's the best in the series. We also got Orphan and Wild Arms 3. Smurf Racing. And now the good stuff. some Nintendo games. Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, Super Glove Ball, Tiny Toons Adventures 2, which is one that I've never found before, so I'm definitely happy to find that and add that to the collection. I think this is like a $15 to $20 game. Then we got a N64 Game Boy Transfer Pack, which is pretty cool. I don't find those very often. Hey You Pikachu in the box. I'm really happy to add this one to the collection. The box is a little banged up. It's got this missing spot right up here, but other than that, it's in pretty good condition. It's got the manuals, it's got all the stuff inside, so I'm definitely going to hold on to this. Normally when I find this or Pokemon Stadium, the box is always ripped right here from someone trying to peel off the clear stickers, and this one's in pretty good shape. It's not ripped right there, so this is definitely collection worthy. Really happy to add that to the collection. We got a copy of Doom 64, a copy of Xena, a copy of Body Harvest. I think this is my first time finding this. I'm not sure if I have this one in the collection or not. Killer Instinct, Ranma Half Battle, Samurai Showdown, which I've never found before. It's pretty dirty, so I'll have to clean it up, but it's one that I'm definitely going to add to the collection. Anytime I find stuff I don't have, you know I keep it. Mario Paint, Mortal Kombat 3, Miss Pac-Man, and then the whole reason that this lot was worth it, Evo, Search for Eden. This game is actually a double for me. I picked this up in a bundle from another collector last fall. But yeah, I'm definitely happy to find this. That's most of my money back right there. I'm going to have to clean it up a little bit. Should be pretty easy. But I'm pretty sure this thing is legit. Oh yeah. Just to show you guys the price charting value for Evo, the Search for Eden, is $205.16. So that one game is almost worth the entire Switch trade. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and on to the next.